Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Johnny. Um, this is a video. So today, what I planned on doing for you guys um, was doing making one of those power or ranked videos. I don't know if it has the word power in it, but this is not going to be about fast food. It's gonna be about, fuck, I should have applied some chapstick, but this is gonna be about a band I know and love, and I know you guys do too, hopefully. Let me set this down. A band, I think that's good. So I'm gonna be ranking Animal Collective's albums from S rank or tier, S tier down to an E tier. There was only S to C or D. I don't know, I added one or two. So, let's see if you guys can see this or not. So, here's what we're gonna do. Let's start with, also there's not only Animal Collective, there are also some self-titled, like you see Tomboy and Buoys here, right next to each other. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, it's right there next to Dance Humanity. I don't know if that's how you say it. I don't know. That's how I say it. I guess you could say Dance Mans. Dance Man? I don't know. Anyways. Okay, so let's start with something recent, although I know Cows isn't on here, or I don't see it. I do see Buoys. So, you know, at first I didn't... Also, keep in mind, these are my opinions. Everyone has their own opinions. I really think that whether you like or love an album really depends on what you were going through emotionally or what was going on in your life around that time. So, Buoys doesn't have any sort of memory for me, I guess. I do remember it being holidays season. Anyways, at first I didn't really enjoy it, but you know, overall it started to grow on me. But you know, there's so many quality things here that I wouldn't be able to put anything above a B. Let's start with C. It might go down later, so Buoys is at a C right now. Now let's do AV's most recent that is not Cows. Oh wait, Cows is here. It's right here. Alright, so Cows in Hourglass Pond. You know, I really enjoyed that album. Kind of enjoyed Cows a lot, especially the song Tipped in Hugs, although that's not on the album. That is one of the two bonus tracks, but you know, I don't think I could be able to put it at B, so I think I'm going to put it at C. I'm going to put Buoys down to a D. And then the last Deacon album, which is the only one, you know, it got a lot of praise. The songs that I really love are just Golden Chords and Good House. So, and Good House really has a special place in my heart, but I don't know if I could put it at a B, so it's going at a C. You know, some of the songs sound a little messy to me, especially Footy. Okay, so there's no geologist on here. I know he does have a tape, but it's not on here. So let's start with Animal Collective now. Let's do Painting With. Okay, so a lot of people don't really like Painting With, and I don't really understand why. I think it's a great album. Like, Floridata is like such a great track. It's so catchy and it's so, like, I don't know. But I do wish the rest of the album was to par with that. But with that being said, Spilling Guts and... well, I think that's the only track I don't really like, oh shit, got something in my hand. Okay, so I'm putting it at a B. Let's see if you can see this so far. No, you can't. Oh, there's a glare. Well, I'll try and get you guys. Also, if you hear some tinkling, it's not anyone. It's my aquarium here with my fish. Okay, so this is going a little slow, so let me try and pick it up a bit. Oh yeah, eucalyptus. I was gonna do this one before I said cows. Eucalyptus, putting that at a D. You know, kind of for me, I only like 2 or 3 tracks off that. Well, I'm not gonna say like, I only like really like 2 or 3. So, let's see. Let's do an EP. So let's do Water Curses. Okay, so Water Curses, I think, is actually the first Animal Collective album I ever heard. Have great memories with it, and honestly, Street Flash, Water Curses are phenomenal tracks. I'm gonna put this at an A for now. Let's follow the painting with the Painters. Painters is alright, you know, Kind of Bonkers is great. The cover is pretty good. I don't know if I could put it at B. I wouldn't even put it at C. I'm gonna do D for now. Might change that later. You know what, let's get all the solos out of the way first. I don't know if that's good or not. Like a good technique, but okay, what was this one? Meeting of the Waters? You know, I really liked the episode of that Vice show. What was it? I'm blanking. But you know, I don't enjoy it too much. Man of Oil is great, but I'm gonna put that at E. Sorry, I know. Man of Oil was like a really great track, but I don't know if any of the rest of the album really. In my opinion. Polar Rabbi, I think, is the name of this. I do love the forward and backwards version. I really enjoyed the live version. Kriya and Avi were great. I kind of want to put this at B. You know what? I will put that at B. Tomboy. Also, I don't think Person Pitch is on here. But Person Pitch, just so you guys know, would be S, in my opinion. So Tomboy, right, the Panda Bear after Person Pitch, where he used more of an electric guitar with some sort of pedal to create some effect. Looking back at it now, I think I enjoy it enough for it to be at a C. Okay, any solo stuff left? Okay, Panda Bear. Also, the first Panda Bear record is on here. That for me is probably an A or a B. As for, I think this is Young Prayer. You know, I would listen to it mostly at a time where I was pretty sad. Although some of the tracks are great. I'm gonna put this at a C. Yeah. Homies, A Day with the Homies. This is only released via vinyl, and honestly, I think this is one of Panda Bear's best albums since Person Pitch or anything like that. So this goes at A for me, honestly. I just really love that album, or EP. Sorry. AV Tear Slasher Flicks came at a kind of weird point in my life. I did enjoy the music. The energy was really out there, and for me, I guess I'll put this at a C or D. You know, I'm gonna put this at D and we'll see. I might change that later. No, you know, it's C. Catchy was contagious, and um, the the first track are really great. Um, Panda Bear versus the Grim Reaper. You know, everyone really loves this album. I think it's okay. It for me, it feels a little messy. I'm not sure why. Um, so this goes C for me too. I don't know if I see any solos. Oh yeah, Down There. I love Down There, so that goes at B. Well, Down There, I don't know if it beats. You know, for me, it does beat that. Maybe it's a nostalgia thing, probably. So, but honestly, maybe it should go to C. Yeah, there's a lot of C. Only one S so far. Um, I'll tell you guys another S right now. Sungtongues is one of my favorite albums. It's just really pure enjoyment in my opinion. It's just great folky stuff. Um, Probably my favorite album of all time. It's always been between Sungtongues or Feels. But honestly, going back to Feels now, um, recently I would probably put that at an A. So I guess Sungtongues is my favorite. Prospect Hummer. I saw some people ranking this pretty low, but honestly, this is just such a great EP. Um, I love every single song on there. Not sure if this. Alright, I'm gonna do. It's kind of like a Sungtongues part 2, so I'm gonna put that at S tier, believe it or not. Okay, let's do People EP. You know, it's got the song People, People Live, Tickwid, My Favorite Colors. You know, I freaking love the song Tickwid. It's like such an underrated song, but I really dislike My Favorite Colors, and I'm not a big fan of People, so that, sorry, is going to get an E from me. Let's do Fall Be Kind. Fall Be Kind is a great EP. What Would I Want Sky is great. I don't know if I love it as much as I did then. I find myself liking other songs more now. It's a classic though, so that goes at B. Strawberry Jam. Strawberry Jam is an album that I loved when I was younger. Um, you know, I thought it was like just so, I don't know. I want to say trippy, but that's kind of ugh. But going back to it, I don't think I'm really that into it anymore, but it's still great. So I'm putting that at B. Centipede Hurts. You know, some people really hate or love this one. You know, I really loved when this album was coming out. They had these radio transmissions that you could like tune into every Sunday, and it was really cool. They would give you like previews of new stuff, and you know, pretty much what Brian does now with the NTS, the Brian system or whatever. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's on NTS. Just look up Geologist NTS or the O'Brien system. You'll find it. But the album itself, I did not enjoy as much, so that goes at D. Merriweather Post Pavilion, everyone's favorite album, or no, actually not everyone's, but most people's favorite album when they think about Animal Collective. And honestly, it's a great album, and that goes at S. I'm sure it's an S in a lot of people's. Sorry if the angle's weird. This is honestly the only thing I could think of. Sitting down felt weird, so I wanted to stand up, and this angle's not too great, but anyways, moving on. Dancy Manatee, I think that's how you pronounce it. You know, I always loved Explode um, when I was younger. Going back to it now though and listening to like all the other songs, it really just recently became a really great album in my opinion. And it just captures such like a weird dark moment in Animal Collective that I absolutely love. But that being said, I think this is still going C. Campfire songs, lovely acoustic songs, Doggy. You know, they really resonate emotionally for me, especially De Soto the Sun. That is gonna go B, I think. I think. Tangerine Reef, you know, is an album I didn't listen to more than once or twice. I did enjoy some of the songs. I just felt it was a little lazy, but you know, it's it's music, it's content, it's good stuff for the boys to put out. That being said, I didn't enjoy it that much, and that's gonna go to E for me. Uh, Holland Dinnigan, I think that's how you pronounce this one. Holland Dinnigan is. It's got some really great songs actually. It's got Pride and Fight. It's got. What else has it got? I know it's very, like, harsh. It has to be more than a D or E, because I honestly love that time of Animal Collective, like around Here Comes the Indian era. This is gonna get a C from me. And honestly, actually, Dancy, I'm gonna put it down to a D. I do enjoy it, but I don't enjoy it. It's an insane amount, and I do like Holland Dunnigan more. And Here Comes the Indian is honestly such a great my favorite songs from that era. So that is gonna get a B from me. And Spirit They're Gone, Spirit They're Vanished. What started the whole thing off? Of course, it's got to be up here, S or A. I don't know if I necessarily go back and listen to that album a lot, but when I do, it is like so great. But I think I'm still gonna put that at an A. So here's my list. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, because of the glare. So right now what I'm gonna do, I know this video is, oh my god, it's like almost 20 minutes long. So quickly I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna see if I wanna switch anything out. Meeting of the Waters, People EP, Tangerine Reef, E, sounds good. D, Buoys, Eucalyptus, The Painters EP, Centipede Hurts, and Dance Humanity. Well, now I kind of feel weird about putting Dance Humanity down there. And Buoys and Eucalyptus aren't that bad. Maybe I just need to put Centipede Hurts down to an E, honestly. Although I don't... You know what? Yeah, Centipede Hurts. That's going to go down to an E. Sorry, guys. You know, the E category is, like, not necessarily, like, oh, I don't like these songs, or I don't like these albums. They're just not the greatest. They're the least listenable, re-listenable for me. D is like, yeah, that's pretty good. Well, you know. C is like, oh yeah, I haven't heard this in a while. B are albums that I listen to often. A are great albums, and S are just like really fantastic albums. So looking back, Tomboy, I feel actually needs to go down to a D. I think I just really enjoy. Okay, so the other two Panda Bear albums that aren't here are the first album, the self-titled, I think, and Person Pitch. And Person Pitch, in my opinion, is another S ranked. And what was the other one? Oh, the self-titled. That one is a B rank, honestly. And it makes sense. I do like Young Prayer, I think, more than Tomboy. So That seems good. I think I enjoy Panda Bear versus the Green Reaper a little more than Young Prairie. I definitely do. You know what, looking back, I think Grim Reaper deserves to be at B. Although I do think it's a little overrated, honestly, but no, it's great. Homies with Spirit and Feels. Yeah, honestly, it's a newcomer, but it is one of my favorites. So, this is good. I feel comfortable with this list. As Sunk Tongs, Prospect Helmer, Merriweather, and Person Pitch. So I'll try and post an image of this somewhere and link it in the description of this video. But for now, these are my rankings. Can't really see it too well. Let me see if I can. There you go. This video is getting really long. It's like 21 minutes. And honestly, that's it. That's the video I wanted to make. I didn't make it yesterday. I made it today. That's not something you really necessarily need to know. But yeah, pretty cool. I don't know where Hardee's would go, but I know Taco Bell would also be S rank, honestly. You need to try Taco Bell's black beans, honestly. Just get any taco and substitute the meat with black beans and make it fresco style. It's so much better. Anyways, see ya. Thanks for watching.